find a lot of your clients are chromophobic, not particularly comfortable with bolder colors? And if so, how do you work around that? And second, perhaps relatedly, your catchphrase or a quote you mentioned at the beginning of the talk about color is material.
Yeah.
Looking at your work, it would seem more intuitive to say color is space,
Mm-hmm.
just because of the color blocking and the way you use it. I'm just curious if you'd elaborate a little bit, if anyone ever asks you what you mean by that, because it's a little less obvious.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's yes, our clients are chromophobic.
Sorry.
But generally people like color, and so
In their architecture?
well, if it's not their own, they I don't know. I think the way we've resolved it is we use many more colors because it's hard to pick one color. But if you're like, well, there's going to be a lot of color, it's okay. By now, when people come to us, we're doing now a theater project in Washington Heights for the People's Theater, and they kind of work a lot. It's kind of specialized in telling stories of immigrants of color, and they came to us because of the boldness of the expression, and so it's starting to work. It was tough at the beginning, but it is true. We do use color more to define space, but I think the way we think about it is almost like a material, like a kind of surface. Sometimes we use it, because the budget is tight, or so we use material and color interchangeably. We like materials for their color properties and kind of vice versa. So I think that's why we say that for us it's like a material.
Would be a less expensive way to create a definition.
Yes.
Different.
Yes.
Yeah, and I mean, it's also, I think people are just afraid of making the wrong choice because everybody wears colorful clothes, and much of life is in color, but people are afraid. And so, by telling them it's just paint, also that
Right.
helps, and we'll be happy to come and pick a different color if this one doesn't work for you. Oftentimes it's all fine. Even our daughter, sometimes she's like, well, there are rules about color, and
Yeah.
I just just go for it.
Yeah, but we are actually we get this question all the time. So now we're working on maybe the next book is going to focus on that question because it is interesting. There's such a history of architects and color, but for some reason it's a beige moment.